all encouraged to be confident, but some suffer silently because they feel they don't have enough. But what is it exactly that makes us so drawn to people with this quality? Joining us this morning is a body confidence advocate and CEO of Broadtail Designs, Dania Beckford. Good morning, girl. How are you doing?
Hi, Dahlia. How are you?
I am awesome.
Yeah, you look awesome.
Listen, so we keep telling people you need to be confident and you need to have self-confidence. What exactly are we talking about, Dania? What are we asking people to do and to be?
Well, confidence in the very definition is about a belief in yourself. It's believing that you are able to achieve. It's believing that you look good. It's believing that you can do whatever it is that you want to do. And that is why people are so attracted to confident people, because when they walk in a room, they ooze this characteristic that makes you drawn to them, because they're people who are about doing what they want to do.
Yeah, but then how does one develop this type of confidence?
Well, you know what, Dahlia? Some people are born with it, and then some people are not, but it's okay because it's one of those characteristics that you can develop. So self-affirmation is one of those things. I like to tell people that I was born with it because I cannot remember not loving or believing in myself, but there are things that you can do. So in self-affirmation, you tell yourself that I'm enough, I'm worthy. Anything I put my mind to, I can do it. If it is that you have a goal that you want to get to, how do I get to this goal? Believing in myself. And say, to be very honest, Dahlia, Marcus Garvey told me a long time ago. He said that confidence in self is what you need to achieve your goals.
Yeah.
And so self-affirmation is one of those things that work well, but also being around confident people. So if it is that you're always around negative people, people who are tear you down, people who not uplift you or pour in your cup, you will never feel confident. So being around like-minded persons who are also confident people, that will also help you to remain confident or get confident.
Yeah, man, without confidence, you're twice defeated in the race of life.
Twice defeated in the race of life.
But you're saying self-affirmation, Dania. What about our parents? Because you said it, and I think back and I say, well, I've always been confident, but I think part of that confidence has come from my mother reinforcing that confidence and my family reinforcing that confidence. So how important is it for adults and parents to reinforce confidence in children?
It's actually so very important, because one of the issues we see happening with women all across the globe is that because they have been taught by whether family values, society, their homes, about different aspects of what and who they should be, we find that they're having confidence issues when they become adults. And so parents who allow you to be yourself, to speak your mind, even if there's going to be punishment. That is one of the things my parents did do. Made it always get to speak my mind daily, even though sometimes I might get beaten after a punishment, but they allowed me to express myself.
Yeah.
And that expression is not only verbally, but also in what I wanted to look like, things that I believed in, career paths that I wanted to try. And so these types of things that come from parents who encourage, especially the creativity of their children, is very important to me in making a confident adult.
Yeah, listen, I said to them, I listen a lot to the music of our young DJs, and a lot of them is about adults. We put them out upon them and tell them, say them not gonna way, them not reach nowhere, them not become nothing. And one of that too is body confidence, that people will look at who you are and physically make comments. How did you get to be this body confident?
Well, first of all, I didn't know that I was different from anybody else until I went to high school, because everybody in my house looked like me. So I thought that it was normal. And so when I went to high school, there was a girl who made it a point of her to tell me that I was fat. And I told her, thank you, and done, because it wasn't something that was very different for me at all. But I always liked what I looked like, because one of the things, go back to parents, my mother, to me, looked like Louise Bennett. And my sister told me that my mother is actually Louise Bennett, but you know what? People really know say she. So my mother always had the Louise Bennett part. So me there, I feel like so my mother is a celebrity. And Louise Bennett was a full-figured woman. So I was okay with that. I wanted to be that too. So those things from an early age, I was fine with it. And then just growing up high school, I remember I did love clothes and fashion, and I was into magazines. And I remember not seeing people that looked like me in the magazines, but I liked some of the clothes that they were wearing. And I always thought of it, how it would have looked on me on a bigger body. And I really was just not perturbed by what I was seeing. So when I saw another girl at school, or when I got to university that never felt as confident as I did about herself, I always try pouring her cup, and say, but why you not feel confident about yourself? You look good too. There are things for us. There's so many things that our bodies can do. And so that has always been me.
And that's where the advocacy started, because there are a lot of people who are body confident, but they're body confident in themselves. They're not going to go around and say, girl, you look good. A girl, be confident in yourself. But you have made that a part of your life.
Yes,
Is that
it
where
really
this
has
all
been.
came from?
Yes, it really has been, because I feel like, Delia, when a man see you and him tell you say you look good, me just feel like all man I go feel like woman look good. But when a woman sees you and compliments you, tells you that you look nice today, or I like that dress, or I love that lipstick, me I say, whoa, I feel good, because I know that it's not something that we have practiced over time with
Yeah.
women complimenting women. And I have been doing it all my life. Like sometimes, to be honest, me wonder if people think that me I'm mad, because me just walk on the road and me see a lady in a nice suit, like, miss, you look real hot. And I move on, and she'll stand up and be like, okay, me not even wait for the thank you or anything. But it has always been a part of me to encourage other women, because I realized at a very early age, maybe because of colonialism or societal values of what women should look like, that we were not told to be happy about the differences that we have, whether we're slim, fat, or in between.
You raise another issue, Dana. That's a whole different conversation, and that's about how, as women, our words carry weight. Our words carry weight, and therefore, as women, we have to be even more careful about what we say to each other,
Yes.
because women value another woman's opinion, and I'm glad you said that, because I guess we
As
feel we
much
don't, but it really is important that women
as
weigh
we may
their
not say
words.
it, as much as we may not say it, we value the opinion of another woman.
Yeah,
So we need to share our stories. We need to compliment each other. We need to learn from each other.
yeah, yeah.
The
It's
boys club
important.
are already doing it. The boys club have been doing it.
they, they have been doing it. So what have been the comments about your daily confidence, the stuff you wear? You put on your swimsuit, you put on your mini dress. I mean, there are no limitations. Whatever you feel like putting on, you put it on. What has been the response?
The response has been really well. Let me tell you, first of all, most people don't expect me to wear the things that I wear. And so it always comes as a little bit of shock. And then we get you're beautiful, or you're sexy, or you're pretty for a fat girl. I've gotten over it. I know that I'm just beautiful, pretty, or sexy because I am. But there's some people are still in that phase where they're like, oh, you're nice for a fat girl. But other than that, the stories that I'm trying to tell through my social media pages with other women, the advocacy through what I wear, how fashionable I can be, the swimsuits that I have, because as you know, I'm the CEO of Broadtail Designs, and my swimsuits and cover-ups are specifically for full-figured women.
Mm-hmm.
And so I do that advocacy through fashion and through telling women's stories.
Nice. How can we connect with you?
You can connect with me on social media. On Instagram, my page is The Publicist, and my fashion page is at Official Broadtail. And of course, you can be privy to all the women's stories that I'm telling on those platforms.
Nice. Always uplifting to speak with you.
You too, Delia. Let me go on the page and see you. You're up on the page.
Yes, yes, I am. Nice talking to you, Dania. Please continue the advocacy. You're a breath of fresh air and something that we need every single day.
Have a great day.
Dania Beckford, body confidence advocate and CEO of Broadtail Design. So the big question is, are men more confident than women? I don't think so, but we're going to discuss it on the other side of the break.